What is up, Gotham Guardians and Arkham Adversaries? It is your boy Trey of the Bat Channel, and we are live once again. Going to be checking out the new Red Band trailer to Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon, the director's cuts, Chapter 1, Chalice of Blood, Chapter 2. I think it's the Curse of Forgiveness. Oh, I'm so freaking excited to watch this R-rated cut. The trailer, the movie is coming out August 2nd, both parts on Netflix. And of course, we're going to be doing a watch party of all of that in a little bit. But guys, as always, we'll go through the pleasantries real quick before we start the trailer reaction. But you can follow us on one of our social media pages. It's a great way to get in touch with us. Let us know what's going on in your life. Find out what's going on in our lives. That's past YouTube, or to just let us know like some cool articles that you see, like something from Star Wars, Godzilla, maybe there's some entertainment news that you're like, dude, you should check this out. Follow us on social media and DM us at _Bat Channel, or if you're over on Facebook at Holy Bat Channel. And as always, it helps us out so much when you smash that like, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode, because we want to get to 10,000 subscribers, guys. We raised over $100 for American Red Cross Disaster Relief Fund with our Twisters watch party. We don't have to worry about YouTube taking the cut of those donation streams, from your super chats, where you can just go directly once we hit this 10,000 subs. So help us get there. Help the battalion get to 10K, so you already know what to do. Now, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and bring out the best co-host I could ever ask for, because we got a kind of a crazy night. We have Ghostbusters Frozen Empire watch party later tonight on Netflix, so make sure you guys stick around later for that to hop onto that stream. But I couldn't miss the opportunity of Zack Snyder's new Rebel Moon trailer, because I freaking love this universe that he's doing. I felt like part 1, part 2 of, A Child of Fire, it was good, but I was waiting for this particular cut. So without further ado, the best co-host I could ever ask for, Super Roll Corey. How's it going, big fella?
Hey, buddy. How we doing tonight, man?
Oh, man, I'm so freaking excited.
Yeah, we got some awesome shows tonight, and super excited when you were like, hey, Corey, do you think we can do a quick live stream to watch this trailer, give our reactions? I was like, why are you even asking? Big fella, put it together.
Yeah, just do it. Just freaking do it. Corey, you and I, if people haven't seen our Rebel Moon breakdown of the PG-13 cuts of both films, we also did watch parties of that. You and I both kind of had the same reaction, which was, this is a damn good start to a brand new universe. I'm so down for new IP, new content in a sci-fi genre, nonetheless. And Zack Snyder, he created something really special here, but we felt like it was a little bit Snyder light,
Yes, we want the full-on Snyder experience. You just give us the director's cut right from the get-go. Don't even bother with the little cut and everything like that. So, it was still a good cut. Don't get me wrong. But we like, you can't tell us that, and you can't tell really anybody that there's going to be a better, a better extended cut that's rated R. That's immediately what I'm going to want first. So it's like,
I mean, Zach works best when the gloves are, when he's not tied behind his back, when you let him just go crazy. Let Snyder be Snyder,
Exactly, man.
Yeah, buddy. But Corey, who's all in the chat with us today before we check out the trailer reaction? And hey, replay crew, if you're watching this after the fact, make sure you comment all the way throughout. We're happy to read them through, obviously a little later tonight, but I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts about the Rebel Moon Red Band trailer that we're about to watch. But yeah, Corey, tell us who's all in the chat.
Yeah, we got quite a few people here tonight. We got Kaiji, Crazy Crick, Roland, Wayne, Enterprises, Good Soldiers Follow Order 66. He never saw Rebel Moon, so it's going to be cool to see that. King Donkey Kong here. Dark Star Killer Unleashed, he is here as well. He was wondering if it was a Snyder Star Wars ripoff. So we'll have you talk a little bit about that here for some of our newer members who have joined the battalion. Good Soldiers Follow Order 66, Atomic Kaiji 1954, Akio Lee, Qatar Law. I think I said hashtag Restore the Snyderverse guy. Dean Classified, Monarch Eyes Only. We got Red Robin in the house. Oracle's Clock Tower. Red Hooded Outlaw. Batman's Thoughts. I saw... Who else did I see in here? Carrie Kelly.
Hey.
9 Lives in Hell here. Beyond the Night. Let's see here. Eric Patterson, Sin Havoc, and Ryan Cinematrix DCU fan. So,
hey,
and Futuretron is here as well. What's up, Futuretron?
What's up, Futuretron? Hope you're doing well,
so,
man.
So everybody, if not, Red Devil Axel's here. The trailer's insane. You guys are not ready. Whoa.
Not ready. Ooh, Red Devil. He's already in it. I dig that.
So for some of our newer people who've joined the battalion trade, could you just give a quick explanation of what Rebel Moon is?
Yeah, so Rebel Moon is an entirely new universe that Zack Snyder had actually developed in like the 80s and early 90s. When he went to college, they had to do, one of his projects was they had to do a quick movie pitch of an original idea. So he kind of talked about this ridiculous six, to not ridiculous six. The Magnificent Seven in space kind of thing was how he put it. And it always kind of started from that. Now, at one point where some of you who are Star Wars fans probably heard it was a Star Wars ripoff, at one point before George Lucas sold Star Wars to Disney, Zack Snyder actually changed the story a little bit to make it work in a Star Wars universe when he pitched it to Lucasfilm. Now, they decided not to go with that for good reason, that Zack was able to kind of not be withheld to whatever Star Wars was at the time or what Disney's vision was. He's able to kind of just be unleashed, able to create whatever he wants without sticking to the realms of Lucas's vision or Disney. So at one point it was a Star Wars idea. You definitely see influences of Star Wars, but then again, film in general is inspired by everything, right, that came before. All directors have something that made them want to be a movie director. Peter Jackson wanted to be a movie director because of King Kong. George Lucas took a lot from different Japanese films back in the day to get, create his Star Wars universe. So everyone has been inspired by some element of what came before them. We just happen to be part of the generation that some directors were inspired by Star Wars. So you definitely will see some elements, but it is very much its own thing. So if you ever hear someone say that this is Zack Snyder's Star Wars, don't stop listening to that person, because they don't know what they're talking about. They haven't done enough research. They read a headline and that's what they've assumed is this IP. This is completely new. This is Netflix's new sci-fi universe that Zack Snyder has created and really built out the lore, the history of it. And we're about to check out the R-rated director's cut trailer for what's about to be released on Netflix August 2nd. So I'm excited for you guys to check it out. If you've been disappointed with what Disney has been doing lately, maybe with something like the Acolyte, this is going to be cooler. Guaranteed. So I'd say, without further ado,
well said, Trey.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm super excited to watch this with you guys. So hopefully you have it ready. We do have it pulled up here. I'm going to stop the little Rebel Moon essence going on here because I'm excited. Let's not waste any more time, guys. Here we go. So just so you know, if there's any kids around, remember, this is the R-rated cut. As you can see, it's a lot bloodier. It's going to be a little more sexy. Nudity in it and some language. So the Zack Snyder is going to be very violent. It's going to be 300 in space, or Game of Thrones in space. I think I even said that after our review of Rebel Moon, is that it to me it was more of, the first one was like Inglorious Bastards in space rather than someone saying Star Wars in space. Inglorious Bastards is a much better kind of hint of what it is similar to.
Sin Havoc says, Trey and Corey, brush up on your ancient history, especially Old World and Sumerian stories.
Yes, yeah, a lot of it is inspired too by Norse mythology. As we know, Zack Snyder is really into Norse mythology. So,
Mm-hmm.
especially with one of his animated shows that's coming out soon, that
Absolutely.
talks all about that.
Mm.
So, guys, all right, without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's check this out. I'm gonna make my screen full screen here so I can get into it. But here we go. We hope you guys have your headphones ready. And coming down in 3, 2, 1, play.
Go dig my grave, both wide and deep. Place a marble stone
Oh yeah.
at my head and feet, and on my breast a snow
Princess?
white dove, to tell this world that I died for love.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh
Wow.
Lord, oh
that's awesome.
Lord, oh Lord,
Jimmy's still my favorite character, baby. Terry Ellis.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh, we're gonna get more of that. Awesome. I remember that from the trailer.
whoa.
Yeah.
At least I die on the side of honor.
Is there still such a thing?
Their wrath will be my vengeance.
Dude. Dude. Yeah, Chalice of Blood, Curse of Forgiveness. Oh
Alright
my
then.
god. Dude, okay. Yes. All right. First initial reaction, that feels more like Zack Snyder to me. That is Zack Snyder off the chain, going crazy. We're getting the amazing, very artistic slow-mo shots that he's obviously iconic and well known for. But one thing you probably heard me from my breakdown from the PG-13 cuts was there was I've read the book, at least the part 1 of the movie novelization. And there's something in particular that happens in the very beginning of the book that I was like, damn it. I really like it had me like I'm not afraid to admit it had me tearing up, man. It literally I was reading it into the car and my wife likes me to read it out loud. So I acted out in different voices, right? And I'm reading it and I'm having trouble reading it because it's getting me emotional. And it's a particular scene with Eris and his background, his story. And I couldn't believe it wasn't in the movie. It was that good. It was that good of an opener that really just gives you an idea of who Noble is and how bad the Motherworld is. And I'm pretty certain I saw a scene, a little quick flash of Eris in there doing the thing that happens in the book. So chills. If you can't look closely enough, I got goosebumps just from that simple scene. So Corey, what's your initial thoughts, my man?
So you're telling me, Trey, that this rated R version and what goes down with Eris and Noble might not make me a Noble fan anymore, huh?
Knowing you because you're a you like the bad guys, you're always entertained by the bad guys, you will love it. To me, Corey, Noble was already a great villain.
Yeah, Ed Skrein did a fantastic job being
Totally.
Atticus Noble, man.
I know.
Kind of like Negan. Jeffrey Dean Morgan killed it with.
Well,
Negan.
I mean, let me ask you this: at the moment, from the PG-13 cut, who do you like more, Noble or Negan? Who is your more favorite villain?
Oh gosh, you know, slight edge to Negan because there's the there's the fact that I've seen his story arc already in the rated R side cut where he's cussing and everything like that. So, but that said, Atticus, I know Noble's story, so yeah, slight edge to Negan because I love Jeffrey Dean Morgan, but Ed Skrein as Atticus Noble, man, I loved him a lot too. Hopefully in this rated R cut, he wins, this go around.
I don't know about that, but
I don't think it's gonna happen. But
I would tell you, Noble is worthy to be mentioned amongst one of the greatest villains in movie history. He's in the top 100.
Really?
From the book. Yeah, like
wow.
You know how they always do the top 50. It's always like Darth Vader is always number one somewhere in that talk. I would be even willing to put Noble maybe in the top 20, top 15,
really?
As like one of the best villains. Because what he does to Eris, I honestly thought Eris would be the main character because it's that awful, and you need to see Eris kind of have a redemption.
Oh, there's your guts.
Yeah,
it's going to be awesome, eh?
Corey, I wouldn't be surprised if you're clapping your hands and like, this is cinema. This Sweet. Is villainous cinema. So
sweet. I like what Darth Starkiller unleashes. He says, "I won't lie, that was really interesting. I think I will watch this." So interesting. That's good to see.
I agree, Corey. What's the rest of the chat saying? Are people excited?
Oh yeah, people are super excited. Woes, I cannot wait to see Ares' backstory now. People are getting pumped up about it, dude. Awesome, activated comments. The old world returns. People are pretty pumped up about it. I think they should because Netflix admitted that this is Zack's original idea, and why honestly they're probably trying to double up, and even Good Soldier's Fellow Order 66, he says I'm down to watch this as well. So people who weren't too sure maybe about this are really looking forward to it now. Kaiji Crazy, Craig Rowland,
awesome.
Guitar Law is excited, so it's good seeing these people see that they're excited. We do need more original IP, and I'm glad that his vision of how he wanted to play this out is coming to light, because for you, Trey, Rebel Moon wasn't your top movie last year in your top 5 of movies. So it was for me because I was so excited about new IP. And this year we have some good movies that are coming out. So it's going to be interesting to see where Rebel Moon, and like I said, I'm not going to Rebel Moon to me isn't a part 1, part 2 anymore. Like it's something that needs to be watched in its entirety. So I can't wait for both parts to come out as rated R and be able to watch it in one full seating.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I just feel like pacing wise, you and I said that the second movie, because it was more of a war movie, it felt more like Snyder, but the first movie felt a little rushed because you're trying to get the team together. And I think with doing this R-rated director's cut, we are going to see a more fleshed out story. We're going to see lore that makes sense. And I feel like compared to the PG-13 cut, you're going to understand why some characters react certain ways. Like I remember in part 2 when Kora looks at that statue thing on the ship, on the Dreadnought, that she just kind of stares at it in a mysterious way that's like there's something going on there that means something to her. And
Bro. Sin Havoc brings up a fantastic point right now. $166 million for 4 films, 2 regular and 2 director's cuts. That's how to utilize a budget. $180 million Acolyte.
$180 million for one show, The Acolyte. 8 episodes. You're not even getting the amount of hours on all that, right? So, there's a good point to it. This is going to have more story to it. Exactly, Futuretron. And so I already know a ton of people at where I work in my office who were interested in this movie, but they didn't check out the PG-13 because they knew the R-rated cut was coming. And they're like, well, if that's Zack Snyder's vision, I'm going to watch that one. So,
dude, I
we'll see how the numbers do.
Agree and understand that mentality as well. You know, like, already by just watching these trailers, I will never watch the regular versions again. Like, they're done. Like, no mas for the regular versions. If you're not watching the extended cut, what are you doing? You know?
Yeah, and to me that was. I mean, we'll certainly talk about it when we do our August. It might not be August 2nd. We do the watch party. We might have to push it a day because I know you and I are already busy that day. But to me, it may, while I understand why Netflix did it, and it might be a smart thing business wise, I think for the IP and for the content, I think there's so many people that didn't even bother with the PG-13 and R simply because they knew Zack's director's cuts were coming out, and they're like, well, I want to see the true vision. I don't want to see the lightened down version. So this trailer,
and we might need to figure out August 2nd then too. I forgot about that with Coach, so we need to talk to him about that too. So
yeah, well, Replay crew, let us know your guys' thoughts about the trailer. What are you most excited to see? Have you read the books? I actually have ordered part 2 to kind of read, but then again, I don't know if I want to read it now, because while I'm glad I read this one because it gave me a taste of what's to come, I kind of want to be a little bit surprised by what happens here.
When does is the second book out now? It's in
It
July,
is, yeah.
right?
It came out I think early July. So
Okay.
You can get part 2 as well, the official movie novelization. But I think for me, I'm going to hold off. I'll probably get it after just to have it. I have obviously all the Rebel Moon, House of Blood Axe comics that have been really good too. So
we get it, Sin Havoc. It's for the views. That's why they released the 2, and then it's for the engagement as well. It's just, are you ever going to watch the other ones again when the true Zack Snyder vision comes out?
I probably won't. It's just like Batman v Superman. I don't watch the theatrical version. I watch the Ultimate Edition. So I don't know, man. It's
Double Axel saying the opening sequence on Toa with Eris, King Haran, and Noble is going to be 20 minutes long.
Don't say anymore, Red Devil. Don't say anymore. it's
Ronnie says heavy metal come to life with heart.
Yes,
right?
Ronnie. It makes me so excited. This trailer definitely has me hyped. We're going to get more of that action that we know Zack Snyder is capable of, and storytelling that I know. I'm okay with long movies. To me, I don't understand this Hollywood keep things below, if possible, 2 hours.
You know, especially with it makes sense in the sense of they want these movie like the turnover times for theaters, but
to get people in and out, more money,
like that, you don't need to worry about it, just let it run.
I agree. Well, guys, seriously, it's so much fun to hang out with you guys and do these types of videos. Like I said, Replay crew, comment down below if you're excited for Rebel Moon, or what some of you things you noticed in the trailer that have you interested to check this out August 2nd on Netflix. The Bat Channel, we do have a lot of cool things coming up, especially literally technically we're supposed to start the show now. So head over. We are going to be doing Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, which just came out on Netflix today. So we are going to watch it with you guys tonight. Then tomorrow we are going to do our review. Finally, I know we said we were going to do it when it first came out, but schedules just didn't work out with Corey and I. And then, of course, we are going to be reviewing a spoiler review of Twisters, the Hollywood upset, because, guys, this film does not follow the standards with Hollywood, and I'll explain why. They do something that people were even in Hollywood were trying to call them out and trying to throw some shade at them, but it worked out. An $80 million opening. People were thinking the high end was going to be $70 million opening. You know, they were like, that I'll be lucky if it gets 70 million, 80 million, and still going. Granted, Deadpool and Wolverine come out this weekend, but a lot of cool shows coming up on the Bat Channel. There's only one way to watch them: by smashing that like, sharing this video, subscribing if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. And we'll see you in just a moment over to the Ghostbusters Frozen Empire watch party. We'll see you guys then. Peace. As always, I should say, I forgot our slogan. I'm just like heading over to the next show. YouTube says your Frozen Empire will be tomorrow. There's a review tomorrow as well, so you might be seeing two different Ghostbusters things going on. So yeah, but the watch party starts now pretty much. So we'll see you guys over there. But guys, thank you so much. Make sure you have Netflix to watch Frozen Empire with us. I am your host, Trey, with Super Bro Corey. And don't forget to tune in weekly. Oh, he muted himself.
Same bat time.
Same Bat Channel. See you later, guys.
We out.